about early intervention to avoid getting to the red zone.
That's the goal of Ontario's new pandemic framework. The color-coded system ranges from green, with prevention efforts like gathering limits, to that red level with the tightest controls and restrictions, all the way to a full lockdown, meaning widespread business closures. The plan allows indoor businesses to reopen in several hot zones, like this restaurant in Richmond Hill near Toronto. While owner Jay Setti is glad to bring customers back inside after sluggish sales.
I won't hide there's a bit of anxiety.
Setti worries what could happen if the public doesn't adhere to guidelines like social distancing.
We do have a fear that it's going to be shut.
But the province's plan deems closures a last resort.
You see smoke, you go in there and you put the fire out, compared to waiting until there's a big inferno.
Others warn that fire is already burning. With high case counts in many Ontario communities, some say the threshold to trigger red level restrictions, that final step before a lockdown, is too high. The criteria includes increasing community transmission and large outbreaks, a healthcare system at risk of being overwhelmed, or at least 10% of tests coming back positive. Even in Toronto, which has the bulk of Ontario's recent cases, the average number of tests coming back positive remains under 5%, less than half that 10% threshold.
It's really unlikely we'll get that high. Manitoba is scratching at 10%, and they're in crisis mode.
This epidemiologist warns the province's plan isn't proactive enough.
They seem to be more attuned to the needs of the businesses to stay open than they are attuned to the needs of the health response.
But provincial officials say you can't ignore the economy. Lauren Pelly, CBC News, Toronto.